This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org. Hello everyone, Kirby Vault here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. Last time, we finally got to Zora's domain, and it's a bit of a fixer-upper right now. I mean, I don't think anything like structurally is damaged, but it sure is dirty. They should add this power wash simulator. Actually, you know, Nintendo is sitting on some like I'm if I'm not mistaken, Power Wash Simulator is on the on the GameCube. No, it is on the Switch. I'll double check that right now. But you know, Nintendo could easily have their own Power Wash Simulator, just utilizing Mario and Flood, and then do stuff like this, where they just take maps of their catalog of games and just like, here, go clean it up. I don't know how many people would play it. I'd play it, maybe, just because it would be fun to just have some more locations. I don't know how detailed they go, because Power Wash Simulator gets really detailed in some of the stuff you need to clean off. So I'd be kind of curious about that. We also got, I think I'm wearing it right now. Am I wearing it? We got the Zora armor. Yeah, I'm wearing it. From Yona. Yona is a new Zora character. She is the fiancée to Prince Sidon of the Zora's Domain. We never saw her in Breath of the Wild, so I think the implication is that there's like multiple different Zora kingdoms across the world, and she is just from a different one. And she was either a lady in, like, I don't know, like, kingdom terms, really, but she was either another princess or, like, a lady-in-waiting in another kingdom, and then was betrothed to Sidon, I think. At least from how the dialogue went, it sounds like it was betrothed. I don't really like the idea behind that. Betrothing is really stupid. It's like, hey, you know, this person, you're gonna marry them later. Oh, do I get a choice in this? No. So, we'll just say that she's his fiancée, and they had a lot of passionate dating that we never saw because Link was busy with Zelda and the Minish that live in his house. You know, that whole story. And also, Link was busy being, like, dead for 100 years. So, their relationship probably blossomed during that time. Anywho's, the important thing is that we have the Zora armor now, which means we can swim up waterfalls, including this really gross-looking one. So, yay. Oh, there we go. And when you swim up, you get all your stamina back. Very nice. Very helpful, that's. Okay, good. Yahaha. Thank you. Ba-bam. Oh. Too late. I was too early on that, rather. Too late. Too early. Wash simulator. Okay, so we need to get to where I put that pin, which is called the Mipha Court. I didn't fully explain what the Mipha Court is, and I'm not going to explain it until we actually get there. So, let's hope we get there at some point then, huh? In the meantime, we really got all this goop everywhere, and it's kind of sucks. Okay, Power Wash Simulator is in fact on Nintendo Switch. They've done some collabs with, like, Final Fantasy, unless it's Square Enix that owns them now? I don't remember. But they did some crossovers with SpongeBob, so, like, I don't know, a Nintendo map for the Nintendo Switch version of the game. That could work. That would be kind of interesting. They probably won't, but it'd be kind of interesting. Hello. Oh, well, this is... Okay. This is part 6, so I kind of missed parts 1 through 5. Like starting a new season of Doctor Who. Oh, okay. Okay, so, well, he is giving the... Sidon's giving the whole thing right now. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. There might not be, Sidon. I'm sorry. You're cool and all, but I think there'll probably be a Yona court first. Why? I don't know. It just kind of seems like the thing they would do. Mifa was Sidon's older sister, so she was the princess of the Zora, and was probably going to be the one who took over the Zora throne had she not passed away, sadly, which was in the events of Breath of the Wild. Or rather, the events that happen before Breath of the Wild starts. Yeah, you need to dive in there. It's not going to stop past me. If I can get into that little circle of lily pads through my own devices, I will. I'm also going to go into this garbage water, because why not? Ew. That garbage water just splashed on me. This is gross. I don't know why, because I am bad at cleanliness upkeep myself, but if I see something that's like this grody, then I'm just like, ugh, I don't. Yeah, you need to like plunge into it. Your cheating won't work this time, past me. I'm sorry to say. Like, I still clean. Like, I clean toilets. I'll clean my bathtub out. I'll vacuum my room on occasion. But like, I don't clean probably as often as I should. That said, I would never let things get this bad, because this is just disgusting. I wouldn't want to go in there. I think I've actually seen some bodies of water that look like that. And I'm always just like, why do they look like that? That's so gross. And honestly, I think the reasoning for why it is just, humans are garbage. What? That didn't count? Okay, fine. So, well, in fairness, the waterfall I'm thinking of that I saw us in, I think it was a water treatment facility, so that would actually make sense as to why it had some nasty water, because it was literally going to that water center to get treated. So, that's on me. But, I have been to... Why would the rock work? It didn't work. I have been to a waterfall like this, and the thing about it too is that even just being right here, the smell of it is just awful. Swimming in it is a whole nother level of ugh, but just being around it already is nasty. Not something you want to see. So let's climb it. Let's climb the thing. Let's not use the waterfall. Let's just climb it. So my point is that this is gross, and I think because of how gross this is probably one of my least favorite parts of the main plot. Not that it doesn't hammer home any important message, because it certainly does, but it definitely is gross. And it's why we should take better care of the planet. And why, in all honesty... Okay, I know. I'm sorry, Dunma. Dunma? I'm going to say it's Dunma. I'm sorry, Dunma, that I am talking over your dialogue, but it's why we really need to get people in positions of power that are a lot younger, that can actually start addressing the issues right now, as opposed to, oh, we'll make a pact to fix this in 20 years. No, the time to do that was 20 years ago, buddy. I worry. I don't have kids, but I do have nieces, and I don't know. Stuff like this, I get this is a fictional game, but seeing stuff like this and then thinking man, that could be our world someday, and that's not like a hypothetical. It's a potential, which is scary. I don't think we can take pictures of... We can take a picture of that guy? Okay. Good eye, but I think we already got him. Okay, I already got him. Alright. Let's just collect them then. Alright. Good, good. So, moral of the story, please take care of the planet. Please do what you can. I know, in the grand scheme of things, as a person, it is hard to make a change, and the real issue comes from the fact that we have a bunch of corporations that aren't doing squat because they don't care, and that is a problem. But hey, if enough of us make us think about it, maybe we could get somewhere, and that would be very helpful. But there's so many things going on in the world that it's hard to keep everyone on track for just one issue. Because then the question becomes, okay, will this issue outweigh this issue? And it's like, no, they're equally important, but it's like, it doesn't mean you should diminish, but people only have a limited amount of time that they can do through so many things, so it's understandable as to why things have gone so bad. But I'm just hopeful that we might have something better for the generation we leave past us. Because right now... this ain't it. I have a lot to say about things because of this goopy gunk. You know? Maybe Mario Sunshine was onto something and it was just, you know, too pro-environment for us to know. Though, in that case, that wasn't like people are being neglectful. Well, the Piantas are kind of neglectful when you think about it. They mistook someone who clearly had a different... I'm actually going to finish that thought. But they mistook someone who clearly does not look exactly like the other person. And we're like, yep, this is the guy, throw him in jail, so... They might have been neglecting their stuff. But the fact remains, though. Clean up the environment. That's the point. Mario Sunshine's a good game. It's better than Mario 64. I will not die on that hill because I don't care that much, but when it comes to Mario games, 64 is a great first start. It is dated like crap. Sunshine still holds up pretty decently. Does this also have to do with the fact that I think the N64 controller is absolute garbage? Yes, but I actually didn't play 64 on the N64, so... Mario 64 being dated is just Mario 64 being dated. It has nothing to do with that awful controller. You ever think, like, okay, so, I know, random tangent now. Oh, a Lino Boomerang, though, you say? Yeah, we can get rid of that. Okay, so, new random tangent. Do you ever think that Nintendo made, like, the perfect controller design, and then for some reason went, nah, when they started putting an analog stick into their controllers, and they didn't get back to that perfect controller design until the Wii? And, like, and that wasn't even the Wii itself, it was an additional peripheral for the Wii, so they didn't truly get back to that controller until, I guess, the Switch. When you think about it. Like, Super Nintendo controller, perfect design. It has the templates that every other controller has for their design now. For whatever reason, N64 controller. This three-pronged monster that is obnoxious to hold. Sony being like, hey, look what we did. We made a controller that is a little more comfortable to hold, but it's basically a Super Nintendo controller. I mean, they made the GameCube controller, which wasn't terrible, but definitely, like, why is the A button so big on that thing? Like, it's like they want to be different on purpose in some of those design choices, and it's just like, guys, you don't need to do that. Just make something that works for everyone. fact that both PlayStation and Xbox and even the Dreamcast controller were all like extremely similar in design choice, I think it's just so fascinating. And the GameCube's just like D-pad in this little circle area. We have the singular Z button because that was on the N64 controller. Yeah. It had some cool things going on for it, like the L and R buttons, like they had pressure sensitivity. So for like Mario Sunshine, for example, if you were just to hold it down slightly, you could run while squirting the FLUDD, but if you held it down all the way, that's when you started being able to aim the FLUDD and you stay in place. Like that was cool. But again, like, why do we make the buttons in that dumb layout on the right-hand side? Anywho, here's me at the court. I'll shut up about stuff now. Save the planet. That's important. But otherwise, everything else has just been frivolous conversation. I hope you've enjoyed. Okay, well, we met Duma. Yeah, I'll bring Splash Fruit. Yeah, hello, how's it going? Yeah, I'm looking for him. Where is he? Oh, he's right over there. Okay. Anyways. There's a shrine over here. What if I did the shrine first? The only thing it's missing is the weird piranha plant goop monsters coming out. Otherwise, this is like the exact same type of entrance to a Mario Sunshine level. Nintendo's had a lot of like recent interests in Mario Sunshine again. They had the boss battle with Big Man in Splatoon 3. This. And I forget if it was WarioWare Get Together or WarioWare Gold that had a Mario Sunshine microgame in it. Mid-air perch. Okay. So it looks like this shrine is all about these platforms. These platforms, again, super cool. I am bad at using them. It's why I like using them in shrines, because you don't have to worry about battery power. But when you have to worry about battery power, that's when there's the problem. Now, if I attach it right there, that will activate that one, because it was already activated. What you do with these, essentially, is that if you can get them suspended in the air and then activate them, they will stay in that exact spot until you run out of battery power. Again, shrine, no battery power usage, so they'll stay up there forever. Very cool idea, just we've seen my handiwork when it comes to doing constructing in this game, so it's not the best. I don't think bridge is the answer here. Although what you could do is you could activate it and then just put it across. Okay. You know what? Bridge is the answer. We'll just take it with us now. And if I could just flip it... I don't think that's... I mean, if I can land on it. Okay. There we go. We'll take it with me. I don't know. It could be useful. I don't know how, but it could be useful. At that nice angle it's at right now. Okay, so we need to get ball over there. I think I see an easy way to get ball over there. It's called attach it to thing. Move thing over there. Hard drive acts up. Not acting up, it's just like, hey man, did you know? And I'm like, yeah, what? I don't know, I'm thinking about it. That's why I'm making the noise right now. Oh, okay. Thanks, hard drive. You're welcome. I help you store more stuff, like the majority of the video files for the recording of this Let's Play. Or this... You know what I mean. You're right, hard drive. Okay, I'll stop being mean to you. Well, you're never being mean to me in the first place. Oh, well, thank you, hard drive. I just gotta make noise. I understand, hard drive. I understand. I thought there was going to be a treasure chest up here. I'm disappointed. What's the point of even coming up here? Exactly past me. What is the point? Don't know. Alright, so... build a bridge, right? The old KV staple. Just make a bridge. Alright, so I grab it from the thing in the back. Actually, this could work. Alright, so... take that off. It can go in its hole. It can take a while to roll in there. There we go. Ta-da! If there was supposed to be, like, a different way I was supposed to do that, like, bounce the ball between the platforms or something, shouldn't have let me take that fence width. I am just super curious to see how other people solve these shrines. Or, like, you know what would be really cool? I don't know if they'd ever do it, but it'd be cool if they, like, released videos that show the dev-intended way to beat the shrine. So that we can get a glimpse into, like, what they want us to do. There's freedom enough that we can do whatever we want, which is great. But I'm curious if, like, if I was to show this to... well, not Anuma, because I don't think Anuma... he's the producer, and he does have a lot of say into the development of the game. But yeah, hi, I'm here. But I don't know if he would be the one who actually knows what the developer intended way was. Show it to someone like that. Be like, hey, is this what you meant me to do?
Is it really you?
Yep, it's me. And you're Sidon, the Prince of the Zora.
It's good to see you, my friend.
I was afraid he was going to tackle me, to be quite honest. It's been far too long. I received word that you have gone missing. What could have transpired?
No.
Do you think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle? The sky? Could it be from the sky the key is everything to all? Ah, my apologies. That is why I tasked the Zora historian with investigating the rune fragments of historic documents that relate to the sky. I'm not at liberty to spot at present, but as you can see, this place is the source of water that flows in the Zora's domain. That's why I must use the power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the silly water will flow into a beloved home, and there will be much pain and suffering. That is why I cannot afford to leave here no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky runes? If so, perhaps you should go and speak of a historian, Jahato. At present, you should be able to find him at Toto Lake. By the way, I'm happy to see you again. Visit me whenever you like. Your presence is never unwelcome. Sidon, the son of King Dorothin, an enthusiastic Zora with a zeal for justice, selflessly protects the domain of integrity and passion. His older sister, the champion Mipha, fought Calamity Ganon 100 years ago. So he said, go find someone else at, like, this place called Toto Lake. Where is Toto Lake? Instructions unclear, Sidon. Please help. I am stupid. Is Toto Lake over here? Is it over here? Is it by the domain? I don't know. I see That's Elrira. It's that place. I don't think it's in Terrytown. Sidon, where is Toto Lake? I have map. Can you please mark map where Toto Lake is? It's great to see you too, Sidon, but instructions unclear. Please help. I'm sorry, dear friend, but I am busy currently trying to dispel the sled from this water. Oh, I understand. Completely understand. Hey, whatever happened to the giant elephant that used to be? I don't know what happened to it. It's gone with all the other Sheikah devices. Okay, I found it. My map, it blended in because the names in the map were yellow, and the water in Toto Lake is also yellow. Yes, that sounds about right. It's also been polluted. Okay. Good to talk with you, Sidon. Yes, it's very great to talk with you too, my friend. I don't know why, but like, this came out, the Breath of the Wild came out before the reboot of the DuckTales series, which also happened in 2017 and wrapped up in 2021. But Sidon gives me major Storky Leaves vibes, if that makes sense, if you've seen the more recent... Oh, it's a statue of Mipha. Oh, I mean, I guess it makes sense. This court is named after her, and luckily all of her water's pure, so they've been doing a good job at that, at least. Nothing's hit here. But in the reboot of DuckTales, Donald's quote-unquote best friend is the god Storkules, which is a play on Hercules. And he is just always so, like, enthusiastic. He's like, ah, Donald, my good friend! And I don't know, Sidon gives me those same vibes. It's just like, ah, yes, I think it's just like, oh, like, when he stretched his arms out like that, I thought he was gonna, like, strangle hug Link, because that's what Storkules would have done. Donald Duck just like, hey, please leave me alone. Link like, hey man, how's it going? I'm just here for stuff. Now, I know there's some people out there that are like, oh, well, you know, Sidon and Link, and I don't think it's like that. I'm sorry to say. You're allowed to have your own opinion, though. Nothing wrong with that, but I think the text is pretty much in stone for at least the main game that Sidon definitely loves his fiancée. He just has a very strong bond with Link, which would make sense because he knew Link when he was a child, so Link left an impression on him as a little kid. So he's just like, oh man, Link, what a cool guy! Also, my sister was gonna marry him! Yeah, that part we don't talk about as much. Because the Zora armor that Link's wearing is not something that normal Hylians would get. It's actually something that people make for when they want to... It's basically it's the Zora equivalent of an engagement ring. Unfortunately, Mipha has passed on, and from what I recall, and I could be thinking about this incorrectly, but in the previous game, I think the implication is that Mipha never gave it to him directly. So basically she was going to, but then because of reasons, probably because she felt that Link had feelings for someone else, she never wanted to give it to him. Which would make sense, because as we know, Link and Zelda live in the same house, with their Minish friends so they can sleep in the same bed. Yada yada yada. That bed's too small for them to be in without magic involved. Okay, so I see your problem right here. Yeah, what's extraordinary? Oh. Yeah, so I see your problem right there. We got a large... Got some blue on the rock. The blue shouldn't be there. That's the problem, right? Oh, the blue should be there because Zora and blue. I never thought about that. Zora's blue. Rito technically would be green, I think. Goron would be orange or red, and Garuda would be yellow. Basically, they got an RGB and the prime colors all in one. Although when most people think of colors, they usually think, at least from my point of view, I'm not an artist. Go away! Yeah! That doesn't work. Oh, hey, I found it. It was just like right over here. It was like right over here, dude. I don't know how you missed it. Granted, there's some sludge on it, but like there. Problem solved. Also, I thought this was going to be like multiple pieces. I didn't think it was just going to be one giant chunk. Kind of random that it just fell off like that. Alright, so, this is the right way, yes? It is. I did it! You're welcome! I helped. Land the skyfish from the hole's lofty view. Among the floating rocks, see a droplet waits before you. The mark of a king. Do this task, and you shall be rewarded with the most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge this wrestling spout with your own two eyes, and which connects Zora to the people of the skies. So this is kind of interesting. I'm not going to go into it fully right now, but I find it unique that Zora and Rito both exist in this particular dimension or timeline or whatever we're going to call it for Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom, because it definitely doesn't, as far as we know, have any connection to the other Zelda games. But the little hint right there that says it connects the people of the Zora to the sky would imply some major implications to me if this was tied to at least a particular timeline from the Zelda timeline as we currently know it. Because it would imply, like, oh, interesting. I'm not going to say exactly what, but it's just kind of like, huh, that's interesting that it would mention people of the sky and Zora in the same context. Then again, this could be related to Skyward Sword for all I care, and it might, my entire thought process right now about being related to Wind Waker and Wind Waker's stuff could be completely foolhardy. You never know. Anyways, I'm here to clean. Wait, why am I going here? I actually don't know why I'm going here. Oh, I need a king's thingy. So, hey, kids. We're done playing... okay. Well, what? Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to play. Rude kids. Yes, what did they say? Okay. In the throne? I'm the king now? Yeah, I'm the king now. Good thing Link is short. Pristine sanctumy. The Preston sanctumy. It's in the belly of a beast. Okay, okay. Behind a waterfall, you say. Alright. It's fine, no one's listening. About to end this kid's whole career. Well, there's a waterfall. And There's a waterfall? And the kids look back there. What was that? What did we just do? We have unleashed something horrible into Zora's domain. They're gonna get us for sure. Link's just being like, I scared some kids. Why are we climbing the shrine? So, the music here in Mipha Court is a rendition of Mipha's theme from Breath of the Wild, and it's really nice. But I also really like that it has this opening piano bits that is basically the opening riff to the Ocarina of Time title screen. Don't know if that was intentional or if I'm just hearing things that are like similar-ish and they're not exactly the same thing, but they sound similar to me. Go watch your kids. I'm glad the kids can play there. I don't have to watch them. I don't have to worry about them. Go be a parent. I mean, KV hot take. If you don't want to take care of your kids, don't have kids. I know that sounds extremely harsh, but I don't think it's that harsh. Okay, so it's inside a waterfall. Ooh, ooh, I think I see, like... Do I see a door, or is that a shadow? Okay, well, that's not going to help right now. So, problem. The moment you touch any waterfall with the Zora armor on, you will immediately go upstream. So if you don't want that to happen, take it off. Otherwise, you will always be going up every single waterfall. Don't like it? Don't wear it. Okay, well, we found Plomus Mountain Cave. Don't think this is where we need to go, but we're here. The unfortunate thing here is that because it is part of the Zora's domain, which is, you know, all about them water, everything here is slippery. This cave is constantly drenched. This is probably one of the most annoying caves to get through, because you can't climb much, and the base of it is water, so you're going to be using up your stamina like crazy. Let's see if I can at least make it to the end of where the water is, in the bottom of it, and then worry about trying to climb it up later. Probably. Well, no, we're going to try to climb up right now. Let's see how that goes. Not great. Okay, well, climbing gear, not a bad idea. Do we have any anti-slip? If we don't have anti-slip, this ain't gonna be happening anytime soon. So we might want to try to find that anti-slip. Or be stubborn. Okay. Ascend doesn't work here. It could work right there, but I need a platform to stand on. So it's not going to work right there. It's like this glowing cavefish, at least. Get something for my troubles for being here. Nope. Mm-mm. Not gonna happen. I corner the glowing cavefish. I win. What do you win? A glowing cavefish. Nope. Nope. Okay, okay. Now what? Too high. That's not gonna work. Tulin, you got any bright ideas? Because past me... is gonna get himself killed. I don't know how he's gonna get himself killed, but he will. Oh, okay, made it to that one. Good, good. Get some bright bloom seeds. There's a lot of them. Yeah, can you just jump over there? Alright, okay. Making some progress. Alright, I'm impressed. I didn't think this would work. That might be a problem. Let's see, is it easier to paraglide over there? Oh, there's a rock up there I didn't even see. Okay. Okay, cool. Made it here. Still won't work. Can we just brute force our way through this? Oh, we totally can. Okay, cool. Oh, oh, how did that even work? I stopped grabbing it, and then it became surface for just a moment as I was jumping on it, and then I grabbed it again. That's insane. Okay, good job, past me. Yeah, we got rid of that rock hammer. Maybe should have done that. Maybe shouldn't have broken that either. Oh well. Alright, this will lead us to... I thought it was going to lead us to the king. It does not. Instead, we get... the Climber's Bandana. You know what? That's not bad. More of the climbing series. But that's what this cave was for. It was for the Climber's Bandana and a Booble Frog we haven't found, and probably won't find until later. So let's just leave now. Thanks, Julian. Alright, so the king's not there. Where is he? Do you know where he is, Waterfall? Can I talk to you like you're a real person, Waterfall? There's nothing behind you, Waterfall, so no. Also, I'm not going to climb up it anymore because I took the Zora armor off. I forgot that I didn't have it on anymore. Good job, me. Oh, that looks like official, like the official stuff over there. Maybe it's right there. Maybe it's ooh, there's a waterfall on the backside. They never expect that. Let's check it. Never expects us to look at the backside. Clever. Maybe too clever. Or not clever enough? Hey, Sidon, do you know where your dad is? I've been busy at this the whole time, Link. I have no idea. Okay, that's fine. Just, you know, if you... Of course, if I see him, I'll let you know right away. That is, of course, if you come to visit, because I'm busy. I know. You're busy with the sludge and all that. I do say, friend Link, this log of yours, is it not about to be wrapped up soon? You're right, Sidon. Thanks for saying that. We only have about a minute left of this vlog, so I'm going to just tell you right now, this isn't where the king is. I don't know why I thought it would be. Very silly. I don't know why I'm trying to go through there, because that's not going to work. But hey, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to if you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. You cannot go under there past me. I don't know why you think you can. If you haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, highly recommend you do, so you can try to not be as silly, stupid as I'm being. Or maybe do that. That's your choice, obviously. Most importantly, though, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all in the next one for when I get pelted by more rocks from this Octorok thing that is being a pain in the butt. Until the next one, ciao.